Okay, so I have finished putting the bigger elements onto the page, and now I'm going to open any paint elements that I want to use on my page. I don't do this first because I use them more to highlight certain areas of the page and clusters on the page. So okay, first I'm going to move over these extra beads that I opened because I missed them the first time that I was opening things before. Just gotta stick in a few little spots that look like they could use a little extra. And now I'm going to start moving the paint over. Okay, so I finished doing the paint. Now I am going to look and see if I want to use any of the available alphas to create a title on the page, or if I'm going to go ahead and use text for it. I decided I really liked the ones that came with Woodland Wonder and Thrift Shop. So I'm going to use the Woodland Wonder for the and sign, and I'm going to use the, or is there not one? There's not, so I will use it for the word and use the other one for the others. I tend to group my alphas as I'm working with them, so I don't have like a gazillion layers open just of letters. That lets me move them all at one time. Okay, so I have both of those done, and I am still trying to decide if I want to continue the title with another word or just leave it how it is. I'm not too sure yet, but as for now, I'm just going to leave it how it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be a complete sentence. Okay. And now that I've got that done, I am going to go ahead and start shadowing everything because I didn't shadow as I went. I have this handy little set of shadow actions that I use on some of my bigger, bulkier elements that the lovely Maria Analog Paper did and shared. So if you want to know what those are, you should bug her. Okay, so my light source is coming in from this direction as we determined with the frame. So I'm going to move my shadows over some because they're not coming in from the right direction where they are. Nope, they are in the wrong spot. So I'm going to put them there. And I think it needs just a touch more, so I just put a very, very light shadow up around it. This is and for my alphas, I tend to use a shadow style that came with Tracy Reed's set of Thick-A-Bits. Is that how you say it right? Her big chunky looking alpha that's supposed to be. She's got several sets of them. I'll link it up, but it has a shadow set that came with it, and I tend to use that on my alphas because I like it. And it's coming from a good enough angle there. Unless I'm gonna stop and play with the shadow, I'm just gonna speed through for now. Okay, I am going to play with the shadow, so what I'll do is I'm going to open it up and I'm going to make it a little bit taller, and I'm going to go to warp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it seem sort of like it's pulled from the paper some. I'm going to make the middle come up just a little bit more than the rest, come out just a little bit more than the rest of it. About like that. And then what I had done earlier was I copied the shadow because of the direction on this butterfly, and that's what the layer style I have copied right now, and I'm just going to paste that onto right there to give the other edge a little shadow also. I'm going to go back to my shadowing now. Hold on. If you're wondering what all the different shadow styles I'm using are, they are shadow styles that I have just had, that I've been, I hate when I do that, that I've just saved as I've gone along, and yeah, it really, I mean, there's nothing really special. I didn't get them anywhere or save them from anything. They were just shadows that I liked that I saved, and I use them quite frequently. See, I just noticed that this flower probably needs to come down behind the sleeve, and so do these words. I hadn't even noticed that they were all over it, which kind of throws off my words some, so I'm going to turn them just a little so that you can see them. Now get back to what I was shadowing before. On that little side trip. I'm going to move this one down underneath the paint. See? Nothing's written in stone. It can keep changing as it goes. On her arm here, I did the shadow, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to erase the shadow that overlaps the actual picture. I want it to be seamless. And so you can see that's with the shadow, and that's without the shadow. I'm going to give that one just a little more depth, and I'm going to pull the edges down some, pull down the middle some, so that it sort of looks bent underneath the frame because the frame is so bulky. And I'm going to pick it up a little. Okay, and I'm going to throw the date on this, and that is my page complete. I hope you enjoyed this, and it was what you were hoping to see when I was told so many times that you wanted to see me walk through a page. There you go.
What?